My name is Paul Claus, and I am very excited about this mini boat.
Boats, boats are cool. Oh, how do you get to work? You ride in a boat? How many fish do you see along the way? Not that you're really going to see any fish in Portland, but who knows? If you were like commuting across the Puget Sound, you might see an orca. How cool would that be?
My name is Ryan Bales. I'm a hobbyist woodworker and knife maker, and I work for Autodesk doing Fusion 360 support. I grew up on the coast and had a pretty wide array of boat experience.
Yeah, I'm Corinna. I'm on the Fusion support team, much like some of our other teammates. Support Fusion 360. I want to build a mini boat because it is the future of transportation. Mini boats are going to take over the world. No, I think the real reason I want to do this is because I want us to rethink how we are commuting. Because right now we are driving, busing is great, taking bikes are great, but focusing on these smaller vehicles, smaller electric vehicles is really, I think it's the future of how we get around. So it's really just like a reframing how we're thinking about commuting and reframing how we are seeing the daily slog.
So do you have any comments about this traffic behind you?
No comment. It's the worst. What can I say about the traffic? I-5, 84, I don't care for any of them.
My commute is about an hour, and it's pretty much due south down the Willamette River. I feel like a mini boat would improve that.
We're inspired by small, single commuter electric vehicles. We have scooters, we have bikes. What are we building? We're building a boat that is about 6 feet long and is going to hold one person to be able to ride in the water, ride that river.
I'm excited to at least have a conversation and use this project as a way to talk about how we approach everything in life and how we're using our time and our resources and try to make that more of an efficient thing that we do in general.
I think that we have a really great team. We have people with really good variety of skills, though there are a few of us that are all on the Fusion support team. I think we all have some specialties.
But yeah, working with the people all across the globe on this, it's really great to see the excitement about alternative transportation options. It's really cool for us in the support to actually get out and make something.
Paul is the CAM KDE, so he has a really strong understanding of what needs to happen for us to have a really good output on the CNC. Ryan has a background in woodworking and in metalsmithing, and so he has this other piece of technical knowledge that none of us have that he can bring in. Marwan is a simulation expert, so he is able to show us what the boat is going to look like before we even make it, which is really cool.
Of course, we've got James out in Boston. He's so good with logistics and planning and all-around Fusion expert.
And yeah, it's been great working with our local partners like Avid CNC. Really excited to get up in their shop and learn more about their machines and hopefully, help them learn more about Fusion as well.
Sammy is an amazing contribution to this because of her expert in CNC and her understanding of how that design to actual fabrication process is invaluable. We've brought in some folks to be able to help us. Our friend Bill is a boat designer and boat maker. He came in and he talked to us about what it is to build a boat, and that was incredibly helpful. But being able to sit down and really kind of grill somebody about what it means to put these things together, what is the history of boats, what are the traditional techniques that they've used in order to make these boats by hand, like bending wood and these panels and all kind of the different styles that Bill was talking about, where we're doing it in a totally new way.
I haven't really built a boat before, so I'm kind of trying to go through, figure out what sort of limitations our manufacturing process is going to cause, and work within the bounds of those while having a creative, shapely design.
but the ability for an individual, for a small team like us, to use a digital fabrication technique like CNC to be able to make something really cool right then and there that's what it's all about, you know. The DigiFab is changing the way that we think about the creation of things and how we interact with those things. We're not just buying something off the shelf. We're going through that process of building it, making it, working with the machines that can make it efficient, and putting it out into the world.
Digital fabricators and people who have CNC machines use on a daily basis, and Fusion has been really leading us in the design to fabrication world. And I really feel like the clearest air and the purest commute experience is this mini boat. Let's go out in the open sea.
Ride in the water. Ride that river.